So I'm curious, as you kind of went through this journey, was there a point where working for yourself and creating your own business became the path versus having an opportunity to work for somebody else or something like that? Did it even exist at that point, or was it born out of necessity? What did that piece look like for you?
That's a really good question. That's kind of where it all starts. So I leave Fort Bragg and I go back to Arizona, where I was living at the time, and I worked at another military installation for military intelligence. And at that time, I'd been there already for 5 years, and my husband at the time was like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. He was an interrogator. I'm the psych on in the same program. So that ended up not working out because that ended up shifting into a new paradigm as well. And when we were at this point where we're like, we need to make a change or just kind of figure out like where we want to go, the pandemic had hit. And so in 2020, like I leave the military course not knowing in January, and then March of or April of 2020, I think it was 2020, everything shuts down. And so I'm like, oh no, I don't have a job. Like, what did I just do? I just left it. And we decided to leave Arizona to move to Austin. And I'm like, we got to do something. I'm not kidding. I put in resumes after resumes, even though I have all these credentials. At the time, nobody was picking up because everybody was reducing everything. And so I'm like, well, then I guess I'll just create my own. I like to create things. I'm really good at it. I like the applied aspect. I like challenge. So I had walked into this facility that was starting to just form. They had like one business. It's called the Crossover. It's this incredible facility, and it's all athletes. And we'll talk about all the different accommodations here in a second that's there. But I walk in and I talked to the project manager that was there and the developer. And I was like, you guys need a sports psych. Like if this is an athletic facility that's catering to all populations, you have to have one. He's like, I know, we've been looking for one. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm here. So it was literally fate and the act of God that the universe is bringing me together and the right people at the right time. And so from there, I decided to research business loans, ended up getting one, and created my space from ground up, from the design to the colors to everything in between. It was an incredible journey. So I started that process in 2020.